beautiful Aries friends. I hope you're doing well. This is Anna with Soul Embrace Tarot. And this is your reading, or anyone else who wishes to watch your reading. Let's see what message Spirit has for you at this time, Aries. Want to give me one more? No, that's too many. Can we do one? Okay. Hold on. Well, you've been feeling stuck at an impasse, frozen with indecision about either a relationship. Again, this very similar to Pisces. It can be career. It can be, whatever feels right to you. You've been delaying the inevitable here. And there's a reverse tower, right? But the tower is still there. So it's almost like, you narrowly escape a major thing happening, a major something that shakes your foundation, right? And I feel like justice coming in here for you, and the Seven of Wands, I feel they're tied together, is there's finally some fairness coming in for you. You may feel like you've been just stuck with obstacles coming in towards you. And you've been just doing enough to avoid a major disaster happening. You can apply that in anything in your life, however that applies, okay? The universe is throwing some justice at you, okay? You can call that karma, just balance, some kind of truth coming in for you, and you're working with that. You're acknowledging what's coming in, and it's making you a little stronger to be able to kind of say, okay, I'm worth. You're making a stand for yourself at some point here. Before, you were not sure of what to do. And here, with the energy of justice by your side, you feel like you can now stand up for yourself, whatever that means, Aries. I mean, I know Aries typically doesn't have a problem standing up for themselves, but, we also have, I'm Aries sun, right? So I understand. We sometimes, though, have our doubts and things that can happen that kind of help you stay stuck a little bit. And now you're reaching this point, at this point here, maybe you're still here, but at this point here, you're saying, I'm not backing down. Now I'm really speaking up. Now it's my life. I'm going to make these decisions for myself, and I'm not backing down. This is my stand. This is worth fighting for. I'm worth fighting for. So it could be a job, something that you're wanting, I don't know, a raise, a promotion, and you can finally stand up for yourself because there's some truth, something that you learn. There's consequences that you realize. Something happens here with the Justice card next to here, the Seven of Wands. It's telling me that you're learning lessons and you're understanding what the truth is, and you feel confident. You know your truth. You know your truth. So these feel like two life cycles here, or a situation and then a shift in the life cycle. Let's get a little bit more here. Here. Anything else, Spirit? What else can we add here? Yeah. Hold on. I feel like you find out information about something that kind of empowers you. You find out information that empowers you, and there's some kind of a forgiveness or an apology somewhere along the way. Perhaps from a situation that had been frozen. It's possible that this comes from an external person. An apology from an external person. In other words, not you, someone else. Because they've been frozen within. Now I'm seeing a different message. Spirit. I'm seeing someone frozen with indecision about a relationship with you or a situation with you, whatever that is. And they come to apologize. They're showing kindness to you, where before there was coldness. Dang. Kindness now, where there was coldness before, and avoidance and lack of interest. Now there's an interest in, at the very least, they sympathize with you. They understand you. So this is someone now. It's a specific message. This is someone who has gone through some kind of a process, and they can sympathize with you. You played a role in their life before they didn't understand, and now they understand what your role was, and they understand that they were cold and dismissive with you, and now they want to apologize. I don't know if that's a physical apology. It's possible, or it may be energetic, symbolic, however, right? But I'm seeing it. There was a decision that they wanted to make, but they were frozen because they were avoiding a situation with you, Aries. That's a separate thing. Now I'm seeing it connected to this. It's possible that there was that. Wow, so much is coming at me. That's kind of fucking crazy. I'm gonna get some water. Shut up. Stop it. Everything is falling. Hold on. I'm not even gonna edit. Wait, it wants to go, and now I need to bring it back. It's possible that avoidance of this person not wanting to, whether it's make a commitment to you or even have some kind of a relationship with you, whatever that was, it avoided a disaster for you. The fact that so it's all about perfect timing. It's all about the right things happening that you feel were an injustice to you. Interesting that justice is here, right? You felt it was an injustice. You felt it was a wound of some kind, but it averted disaster. The fact that this person couldn't act, couldn't do something, right? Couldn't walk towards you, come towards you. That was, in other words, a blessing, right? It averted some kind of a disaster. Time has passed. So this is something from the past. This is something past behavior. Not everyone will identify with it, but for whoever it does, this person has been going through some changes, and they're wanting to approach with because they sympathize with you now. They understand what your role was in their life. Fuck, that's it. That took the message somewhere else, and now I'm a little distracted. But you know your truth, so you stand your ground. This is separate, I think, from this, or it could be, I don't know. Now the message has shifted, because this person has been researching about you. For whoever identifies with that, I'm sorry if you don't identify with it. It's pulling me now into this message, okay? This person has been curious about you. They've been researching you, trying to find information about you. I feel like there's been some time and distance between what happened here and where you are now, okay? It's not a bad thing. It's not a good thing. It's just they're wanting to maybe reconnect, or maybe have that opportunity to apologize for how they behaved, that kind of thing, okay? You can decide whether you take it or not. It's fine. It's fine. You know your truth. You're pretty stubborn. Sorry. You're stubborn. So here, tell me more. You're stubborn, so you may decide, fuck you, I don't want an apology. But that's not the way to approach life, right? I feel like you, because of time passing, I feel that you're in a different place. You're not necessarily wounded. If you are wounded, you need to work on that. Honestly, you really do. This is for someone there's been a lot of time that has passed. So that wound has healed, and you've learned from it. Not just a healed wound. You've learned and developed from that, okay? From that experience, whatever that was. You know your truth. You have your integrity. You learn your lessons. I'm speaking to someone who has learned their life lessons, or learns them, because we never stop. So you're capable of making a stand for yourself. You know that you're worth fighting for. In this situation, you didn't believe you were worth fighting for, so you felt a rejection. You internalized a rejection here. Now you realize I'm the shit. Whether it's relationship, or it could be career, totally. This could have been a situation where a job didn't appreciate you and they passed you over, they fired you, or they never promoted you and they kept you stuck. I mean, it could easily be that. And now you know your worth. So you're like, fuck you, right? Tell me more. That was too gentle, huh? I don't know if you belong here now. I'm not sure. I'll put you there, but tell me more about this, Spirit, for Aries. Oof. Oh boy. I'm sorry. Oh man, these all fell here. This is all this person now. I'm seeing it all. Wow, that's crazy. Justice is Libra. So imagínate. Oh wow, this is all about another person now. This is shifting so much. It's fascinating. I don't know. I don't know if you're going to identify with this. I'll just keep moving forward. The memories are really, really, really invading this person's space. They are feeling supported by a community to approach you, to move forward into your life. I feel like there was a mother figure. Let's look at the mother figure. That was a block, and now it's no longer. So I don't know if something happened or whatever. You know, yeah, they're wanting to walk away from the energy of the mother. The mother was someone who was adored by this person and had a very strong influence on this person. So, but they're seeking now, if it's possible, the mother has passed, or they are moving past the energy that of such a hold that this person had on their life, that caused part of the stalemate in the relationship here. But again, it averted a disaster for you because of the influence of this person in their life. Okay, this was a strong influence here. I'm not saying they were a mama's boy, but man, that was a strong influence. And they've moved away, or are moving away, wanting to move away from the influence of that person. They're like, please, I need to step away from this influence. It's been too long. The memories are driving them crazy. They're like really, there's still a little bit of confusion, or perhaps that's been the confusion that they have felt because of the influence, strong influence of this person, a mother figure. It doesn't have to be the mother. It's a mother figure. Very strong influence, and it caused them confusion because they're like, shit, you know? What do? I can't make a decision. There's a community that they belong to and is supporting them. They're feeling very nostalgic. They're reviewing their life. They're reviewing everything. Okay, well, that's interesting. Aries, I don't know. This is a different reading for you now. Maybe this is just for you to listen to if you identify with it. I don't know. So what does Aries have to do here? Because now I'm seeing this all for this. This is another person here. I can't unsee it. Unfortunately for you, Aries, I cannot unsee it. So if you don't identify with this situation, I'm going to have to do another reading for you, because it's all of a sudden, this is someone else's. I mean, it could be you. Maybe you could be this person. I doubt it. But for me, this is another person in your life. Now, all of a sudden, they're seeing the consequences of their behaviors. And they are... This mother figure has not passed away, probably. They are trying to become independent of this energy, which, you know, comes across like this. Oh, she's loving. She's so loving. She's a huge ass influence. She's been supportive, encouraging of this individual, of course. She's on a pedestal. And this masculine energy I'm seeing is trying their best to get the hell away from it. This is my life. It's my life. It's my life. I'm making a stand now. Aries is worth fighting for. Holy shit. Aries. Aries is worth fighting for. So, you know, it's just the way it is. Someone's feeling supported by a collective, a community that they belong to. They're feeling nostalgic. I mean, okay, so what the hell? What about it? What about it? Big whoop. What does this mean to Aries? I guess it's just for you to know what's happening in the behind the scenes somewhere. There's if this is something that you resonate with, this is happening behind the scenes somewhere away from you. If it's you that is doing this, that you are this person, then you are making a stance. You're taking the stance that this is your life and you make the decisions, that you cannot allow yourself to be influenced by others. You are seeing the consequences of your behaviors and you are taking the reins back not allowing others to take control, to influence you in any way. You're asking, please, for assistance, right? You're wanting to escape the influence of someone who actually has been supportive in your life, right? So it seems like you maybe are ungrateful, like this person is ungrateful. That's how it comes across, because this is actually a manipulative energy. Let's look at it. Let's do it. Tell me more about this energy, Spirit. Let's see what it comes across. Let's see tell me more about the mother energy. You see, it's blocking the path of this individual. The mother, as supportive, as loving as she has been for this individual I'm looking at here, has been a roadblock has blocked their ability to move forward. It has always been, in that manipulation, has always been a block for change in this person's life. Completely paralyzes this person from taking action in something they really want to do. Tell me more. Meanwhile, this person has a community that's supporting their behavior in pursuing pursuing Aries, basically, I guess. I don't know. Very possessive, wants people to be dependent on her. Her is energy, the female energy here. Wants the masculine energy there. It's a mother figure in this masculine's life. Is okay with dependence. It's a very multifaceted, multidimensional person, very bright, but there's a detachment also. There's some kind of a detachment, disconnection. This person cannot be changed, okay? They're very, very possessive of this masculine energy. It's a shame that can happen, right? But it doesn't come across that way in an obvious way. It's very subtle. It's very subtle, because this is a very bright, creative kind of person. No one could accuse her of being manipulative. Are you crazy? How dare you? She's a saint. That makes it so much harder to escape the claws that are attached and blocking this poor sap's energy. This person cannot be changed. Disappointed in everything that anyone else does. Disappointed in everything. Disappointed in anything that someone in her life does that does not follow her desires. Dang, woman. Very nurturing, very classy, very, prepared, bright, like I said, brilliant person. How dare you say that about her, Anna? I'm saying it. She's blocked the fuck out of this poor idiot. Okay. I don't know why Aries needs to know this. Why? Why do you need to know it? Maybe it's a confirmation for you. Maybe it's just something that confirms something that you've suspected, perhaps. I'd like to give Aries a little bit of a... Tell me what Aries needs to do, maybe. Tell me what Aries needs to do in this situation. I feel that Aries also makes a stand, right? I'm not going to bend to anyone. If I did at some point, I won't do it anymore, right? I know my truth. This is Aries. I know my truth. So, yeah, it is what it is. I hope this is making sense. Oh, so much. So much. For some of you, this may be something that you recognize in yourself. This may be a mother figure in your life. We could flip it that way. It doesn't have to be someone external to you. I saw it as someone external to you, but it's very possible that this is something you recognize in your life, right? It could be a relationship with a mother figure in your life that has been so, it's hard to explain to others. This person is manipulative in my life, and everyone else sees them as a saint, and you're like, and everybody's like, but no, nothing, right? And so you stand your ground. So it could go either way. It could be an external person. It could be maybe something you identify with. This situation of the past is something, if this is related to your past here, is the one little thing that makes you vulnerable. It's something that still makes you feel like it almost like it pulls you back into an old pattern. So this is something for you to address, for you to be aware of, right? You know your truth. You know your truth. You've learned lessons from whatever this has been. You've learned lessons. Remember them. Remember them, okay? You're open to whatever happens next. You're willing to play the dice and to see what happens. You're open to that. Because you would only be open, even if this is still a wound that could be reopened, because this is maybe like a kryptonite for you. maybe it could be a little kryptonite for you that kind of weakens you. It makes you a little vulnerable, and so it's like, oh, these old habits. As soon as I hear of this person or I remember this person, I'm like, I become what I was in the past, or I it's a familiar kind of weakness or vulnerability that you recognize. So stay strong. You know your truth. You've already learned the lesson. Don't forget that. You're willing to be open to accepting apology, to accepting other people these people from the past. You're one of those people, few perhaps, that are willing to, yeah, why not, sure, let's have a coffee and talk. That kind of thing. Okay? All right, let's look at your Akashic spirit for Aries. What do they need to know? Thank you. Open up. Well, look at that. You're being asked. You're being asked to open up your heart to another, to let down your walls and trust that they want what's best for you. Your life will open up in wonderful ways once you decide to open up. There you go. I don't know if that's focusing or not, but there you go. Aries, I hope that was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it and that it helps. If it doesn't, just push it aside and wait for the next one. My soul embraces yours. Till next time, namaste. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.